Hi all and welcome to a very special blog post and YouTube video. We're participating in the 2018 Spring Summer Coffee Loving Card Makers blog hop. We're very excited to be part of this. We've donated 2 of our Creative Club kits. This is the February kit, but it's quite fitting for the occasion considering the embossing powders that come along with this, such as Caramel Macchiato and Skinny Chai Latte, one of our favorites. These embossing powders are actually exclusive to the kits, and the Creative Club kits actually have exclusive powders not available separately in our stores, both UK and US. Now, I've created a card using one of the powders and some MFT stamps now and coordinating dies. I'm going to give you a quick peek here, but we've also included in our blog description below Marian's YouTube on opening and going through this actual kit one by one, and she also created a card from this kit. The MFT stamp set that I'll be using is the cup of tea, and I'll be using an array of products such as this Avery Elle paper pack, some double adhesive tape, some rose gold foil as well, and we're just going to start making away. One of my favorite things to do with embossing glitters is to create my own paste, which I'll do later on. So it's just really using the Glossy Ranger textured paste, and it just turns out really beautiful with stencils and on cards. So I've die cut the cup 3 times. There's 2 dies of the cup of tea, one with the handle on the left and one with the handle on the right. So I've done 2 with the handles on the right and 1 with the left. I'm going to use that Caramel Macchiato embossing powder. I've got the little flower to add a little bit of element to the cups of teas, and where I've used the Wow Embossing Ultra Slow Clear ink. This is really great ink for powders. It gives you the time needed to play with powders, to add the powder, etc. And you could leave this quite often for a long time while you can heat set multiple items without worrying the ink would dry. And also we'll be using our Wow Embossing heat gun. We've got them available in the US and in the UK. So depending, I suppose, on the power source that you have in your own little crafting world there, it's quite versatile. I'm from Australia and I've actually just used a converter, so I'm using the UK Europe version, but with the converter I'm able to use this heat gun. So that's one way to work around it if you want to use this fabulous heat gun. It's really good. The actual nozzle, the metal nozzle, is protected by a hard acrylic plastic that doesn't melt, so it's really handy and safe. Now I'm going to be masking my card base here, which is almost like a cream vanilla base. I've got some washi tape here and I'm going to create a panel. So it's almost like a 1-layer card. I've got the MFT mixable stencil here. It's almost like a chevron stencil. And this is the texture paste I was telling you about earlier. So I've got a sparkle glitter here, and I just grab a palette knife, my glitter, and I just pour away, mixing them. I'm just doing it on acrylic block. You can do it on your craft mat. It was just the block I had handy just right next to me, so I just mixed it up there. It's really easy to do. You can add as little or as much glitter as you like, depending how shimmery and glittery you would like your card and your paste to be. You can also use it. Ranger has a matte version of this paste, which is also great. So if you want the illusion of the glitter, you can actually use the glitter with a dulled version to make it dull down. So that's always a good way to do it. I've got, if you visit our WOW blog, you'll find Joe's, I've previously done a video as well, a stencil video. So go over and have a look of a DIY glitter paste. Now just lifting this off really gently. Now I go off and actually wash this straight away. Because of the paste, it's highly recommended that you do that straight away. And I'm just peeling off very, very carefully here, because the paste that I've created is still quite wet. And I just set that aside for a little bit. It doesn't take long to dry at all. And you can kind of already see that shimmering away. So I'm just going to map out my card here, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment and keep working away on it. So the sentiment here, I'm using a Distress Oxide ink. They're really, really great to stamp with, and quite good with the detail as well. So have a big cup of thank you. This has also got awesome sentiments that's tea and coffee related, and also like you can use little tags as well. They've got some little sentiments here. I'm going to adhere all this down with some foam, but before I do, I wanted to add an extra element of shimmer, because you can never get enough, obviously. But it's also in the kit, this rose gold foil and this roll of double-sided adhesive from Stix. So I'm just pressing it down and I'm just peeling it off gently and being as careful as I can, and I end up trimming that bottom part off there and then adhering the foil down. So fab foil is really, really great with our bonding powder, but it also can be picked up with a stick-it adhesive. So I'm just pressing down really firmly, and whatever doesn't stick down, if I've peeled quickly off, then I'll just keep pressing down till I get as much or as little coverage as I want. I wasn't too fussed on getting like a crispy kind of foil layer. I was just wanting to add a little bit of sheen and shimmer. So just peeling that right off. Again, and then I'm just placing which cups I want down and how I'm going to display it. Then I just adhere it down with foam tape. It's very simple card. I love the idea of playing with my embossing glitters and just my sparkle glitter range, and just another way to use it. But also playing with these new colors of the embossing powders in the kit. So they're only exclusive to the kit, exclusive to these kits. And I hope you do enjoy this video. It's just a simple video. All the links are in our blog post. We're going to put the blog post in the YouTube description as well. So come and visit us, play along. This is an amazing blog post to play with. The super sponsors are amazing. The lineup is huge, and I hope you have fun watching and playing. So don't forget to comment. Now all the winners are going to be announced on the Facebook page, so we'll attach that too. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day.